California's old Mission San Miguel Arcangel. And here's Michael Arcangel, which this mission was named after. San Miguel Arcangel. Selecting this site because of the great number of Salian Indians living hereabout. Pray for Men Francisco de Lawson, OFM, second president of the California Missions, founded San Miguel Arcangel on July 25th, 1797, the 16th in a chain of 21 Franciscan missions. Its influence has played not only upon the native population, but upon the history of California as a whole. California Registered Historical Landmark number 326. Founded in 1797. And this is a statue of Fray Juniper Serra, the founder from 1713 to 1784. Which means if we look at that sign again, we know that he sadly did not live to see the founding of San Miguel Arcangel.
What does that sign say?
It says visitors entrance.
Okay. Let's go this way.
This is Mary, I think. It's a picture made out of tiles of Mary.
Somebody painted it.
This was the first baptism of the Indians. And the fountain in the middle of the cactus garden. Yep. As you can see, there's tiny goldfish living in it. Oh, big of it.
Right.
This is the thing that they used to haul all the low bricks here. And this would be made out of mud, straw, and water.
Ah, mud, straw, and water, ladies and gentlemen, right here.
And sometimes clay. These people used it to tell time, depending on the shadow of the sundial. And so, see these Roman numerals? This shadow is pointing to the X on the Roman numerals.
So it's a little bit off. Since it's almost 10, it's actually 11. Maybe that's because of the daylight savings or something.
This is a little bit off because it says it's 10, but it's actually 11. But it could just be because of the daylight saving. This is an old wagon wheel. Olive press. After the olives were crushed, the pulp was scooped up and stuffed into snacks of heminin nets and placed in the press. The olive oil was squeezed into the fruit below. And this was used to cook the meat. This cool model of the Indian village near the mission.
Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and just look at it though. Just look at
This is
it.
what they used for fishing. And this is what they used for fishing.
Oh, kind of like a spear. Nice.
Of the baskets that they made. This is what a Yurok tribe made. And this is what
All sorts of tribes.
what the tribe's baskets looked like.
That's pretty cool.
And this is a replica of the mission. There's the well in the middle of the cactus garden.
So this is what the mission originally looked like?
Mm-hmm. Clothing, rugs, and blankets. The primary material used was wool. Most of the missions had herds of sheep. In 1842, the last year which records
Records were kept.
which records were kept, there were 147,969 sheep at the 21 missions.
Wow.
There was a lot of activity connected with the sheep and weaving. Some Neptunites that, and here's the candle making again.
I didn't know it was like, I didn't know that they had, but I do.
Picture of these cowboys trying to capture the bear.
Yeah, the grizzly bear trying to rustle up the grizzly bears. Oh, for entertainment. That's what they would do for fun, it sounds like.
Bull and bear grading. And this is the America period. As settlers from the United States began moving into the area, they brought with them their material culture as evidenced by these items.
Ah.
Located in the center of the mission grounds, the peaceful garden originally was used as a work area. Another picture of the peaceful garden, originally used as a work area. The wee announcement was posted as you enter the sheep gate. It was through the long passageway sheep were brought into for shearing. And then they would mash some of their peppers like this. Put the outer side in there. And this is all what the woman did. The woman did all the cooking. They cooked, they made food, which is also part of cooking, and they also baked, and they tended guns, mashing all the peppers. Fill it out. But of course I'm pretending to do this. And they would scoop it all there. And pour it. they would pick up this heavy stone.
That's what they would use to make guacamole and pesto, it says.
And they would make the pesto. And as you can see, they didn't have a lot of light. So they used candlelight, like this. Except for one thing, it wasn't electric.
Foods that the missionaries introduced to the New World.
This is what they introduced. They introduced apples, tomatoes, corn, and oranges, peppers, and fireplaces were built into the walls in some of the rooms, including the Padres room and the dining room. See in this mission table, they write by a feather. Using their pigment, dipping the end of the feather in the bottles which hold their pigments, which they made out of the cactus juice and other materials and other natural materials. And as you also see, there's a candle for them to have lights while they're writing. And before glass over the windows, there was hung an animal sheet. It wasn't clear, and the people couldn't see out of it, but it did keep away the cold, the bugs. But it did keep away the cold and the bugs. And it also let some light in too. This rope was made out of a horse's tail, from a braided horse's tail. So they just braided the horse's tail together and knotted it up, and they used it as a rope. The historical plaque is located on the wall outside the church door. While not the original church, which had been destroyed in a fire in 1806, this mission church was built between 1816 and 1818. They still have the original paintings on the walls. Ground minerals were mixed with cactus juice to paint the beautiful designs. The names of 2,249 Native Americans are recorded in church burial records dating from 1798. A monument to their memory stands on the west side of the cemetery. These are just some of the many things to see when you visit Mission San Miguel Arcangel. Thank you for watching.